Hey, Chef Rich here, just brushing up on some food facts, which we're going to share with our amazing guests we have in the kitchen today. Let's go meet them.
Hey, Chef Rich here from One Plate Kitchen, and I'm super excited to talk about our special guest. It is Commissioner Cordero.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, everyone. I'm Maribel Gomez Cordero. I'm the Commissioner for District 4 in Orange County, and I'm here to serve you and to learn how to cook today.
Healthy meals.
Yes.
Always healthy meals on a budget. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a green pea and quinoa kind of stew that has all kinds of mixed vegetables in there. Promise you it'll be done within 18 minutes. So what we have today is we have some quinoa.
Okay.
And again, if you haven't cooked quinoa, I'm telling you it's going to be the easiest thing you've ever cooked. 18 minutes, done. Then we're going to mix it with some frozen green peas. We have some tomatoes, stewed tomatoes. Now again, if you want to use fresh, you're more than welcome to, but I like to get in and out of the kitchen as quick as possible. So in the canned product, I'm okay with the canned tomatoes. We have some zucchini, we have some squash, we have some beautiful green onions. We have a regular onion that we'll chop up. We have fresh garlic. We have an orange bell pepper. And then we have a scary vegetable there that a lot of people don't usually work with. It's the eggplant.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you today, it has amazing flavor and it'll absorb whatever we're cooking. So I know what we didn't have here is a piece of meat, which is okay. I think families today need to kind of branch out and do at least one meal a week with no meat. And you'll see it has so much flavor you won't even miss it. So let's get cooking. So the first thing we'll start with is the quinoa. We want to start with the quinoa first because it takes the longest. You'll be surprised how quick these cook up. And what's great is because they are fresh, most of these can be eaten raw. So we can even scale down our cooking time if we wanted to. So let's start with quinoa. So first thing we want to do is we want to get a nice hot pan. We'll use it in there. So we'll get our pan going. What we want to do when we cook quinoa is we want to bring it up to a boil.
Okay.
So we're going to use our water first. So quinoa is, it's almost like cooking any kind of grain. It's usually like a 1-to-1 ratio or a 2-to-1 ratio.
Okay.
Here we have 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water.
Okay.
So once that comes up to a boil, we're gonna season it a little bit because one of the crucial roles when we cook anything is we want it to taste good.
Okay.
So just like when we cook rice, if the water tastes good or if the stock tastes good, the rice will taste good. If the water doesn't taste good, nothing's gonna taste good. So we wanna make sure we season it. So you can add a little bit of salt in there.
Okay. So how we?
Just give it a pinch.
Just give it a pinch?
Yep.
More?
You can do a little bit more.
Okay.
We'll go one more for good luck.
One more. Okay.
Okay, now we'll add some cayenne. Now this is a spicy one, so we wanna be careful with that. Just a little pinch of cayenne, yeah.
Yes.
We want that nice, like nutritional pack, but we don't want it to be too spicy. It's perfect.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna turn this up. So we'll go to high because we want to bring it up to a boil. And then we're gonna add something that's a little different, turmeric.
Okay.
And turmeric really doesn't have that much of a flavor, but it gives it a really beautiful color.
More color?
Maybe just a little bit more. Perfect.
There you go.
Now we'll give that a stir.
Yes.
That'll come up to a boil in a minute. Now once that stirs, or as you're stirring that, looking good.
More?
Nope, that should be good.
We good?
Now we'll just wait for it to come up to a boil.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the spoon.
Okay.
Now we're gonna start working on our vegetables. Now with the vegetables, one of the crucial things is to make sure your pan is hot.
Okay.
I don't want you to start cutting stuff until your pan is nice and hot. It's better when this is hot, that way I use less fat or less oil. A hot pan will translate into less fat that I need to put in there. So we're gonna crank this up a little bit too. We'll go to like about a 5. And now I'm gonna cut the onion. How are you with your knife skills? Well, you got all 10 digits there, so
yes.
You gotta be pretty good.
Okay.
So what we'll do with this onion is we're just gonna take the top and bottom off first. So we take the top and bottom off. Then what we're gonna do is just take it. Now the reason we take that off is because now it's flat. It's easier to cut. Then I'm gonna take it, cut it right down the middle. And then you have the skin, that rough skin that we wanna peel off. So we'll peel that skin off. Now again, you see all these crazy videos of how to cut this, how to cut that. I wanna make it as easy as possible for you. So all we're gonna do is take it and then slice it. Now, depending on how big I want the chunks, that's gonna say how big I make my cuts. So I'm just gonna take it right there. Now everything is gonna be around that size. So we'll take it, just cut that. What you're gonna do is turn it now, and then just slice down. Once you get to a point where it's a little scary, and you're like, oh, I don't know my fingers, all you're gonna do is tip it over, and then you'll just make the same 3 cuts again.
Very good.
1, 2, 3. All right, we'll do the same thing to this. And you can see our water is boiling already. So now, let's drop our quinoa right in there, and I'll finish cutting this onion. There you go, I'll take that, you give it a stir.
Okay.
So now, as soon as it comes up to a boil, what do you think we want to do?
Are we gonna turn it off? Oh,
No, we'll just lower it.
We lower it?
Yeah, we don't want to bring it to a boil and just keep it at a boil. You see it already came up? So now we'll just lower the heat and bring it down to a nice simmer. So we'll lower this down. We'll go to about a 3.5.
Do we continue stirring it?
Nope, now we can just cover it.
Cover it, okay.
Now the most important thing that I think a lot of people don't do, let's set the timer.
Okay.
18 minutes on my little owl timer.
Okay, so where's the...
So we gotta turn this way to right over there.
Okay. There?
Perfect.
Okay.
We set our timer down, now we got our time, 18 minutes. Now we'll check our pan. Our pan is nice and hot. So now, how much oil do we put in there? And what type of oil? We're gonna use a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
You see all this crazy stuff, this oil and that oil, just stick with the olive oil.
No coconut oil?
Yeah, no coconut oil.
Butter
it's good for your hair. Coconut oil is good for your hair.
Okay.
I don't have to worry about that, but...
Okay, but not to cook?
Nope, not to cook. Just a little bit of olive oil. And you can see, we didn't put a lot in there, which is a good thing. What we want to do is let that oil, because our pan is hot, what's going to happen to the oil is the viscosity is going to change. It's going to expand. If I were to put a whole bunch of oil in here, now I would have way too much oil in there.
Oh.
Now, onions go right in. So I know it's a nice hot pan, and you want to hear that. That's very, very important. We're going to add our onions in there. And then once I get those onions in there, I'm going to need you to stir it around a little bit.
Okay.
But what we don't want to do, and this is what a lot of people do also, we've got to be careful with that, is we want to be careful with how much we stir.
Okay.
We want to give it like kind of a little stir and then just leave it. I want that stuff to really start to brown, the onion to start to brown on the bottom. And remember, that builds more and more flavor. So we're also going to season a little bit. So we get a little pinch of salt in there.
Okay. So we, more?
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll get a little bit of cayenne in there because we want to kind of marry flavors here.
Okay.
Now you'll see as this cooks, onions get extremely sweet. So that little bit of heat that we're putting into it right now will balance out really nice. A little turmeric.
Okay.
That's perfect. And then we'll give it a stir. Yeah, I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. And you can listen to it. You see how it's starting to get more and more faint? We want to just lower the heat just a little bit. We don't want it to burn.
Okay.
So it's getting nice though. So again, while that's working, I'm going to start. I'm going to clean up my mess because that's important. We want to work clean. And then we're going to go. Now when we cook, we want to get this in order. So the next thing we have is our pepper. Did you know a bell pepper has 3 times the amount of vitamin C in it than an orange?
What?
3 times the amount of vitamin C with no sugar and a lot of nice fiber.
But not everybody likes pepper.
Now again, they're not spicy.
They're not spicy.
Yeah, these are sweet peppers.
Sweet.
Yep. Now again, we want to waste as little as possible. Remember, all this costs money.
Yes.
So we want to use everything. We cut the top and bottom. We want to get that in there. This piece we don't need. So that'll go into the garbage. But all this we use. Remember, all this costs money.
What about the seed that the pepper had? You throw it away too? Or
Yeah, the seeds, like once we cut it, we took that seed right out. So we took the whole big piece right out of it. We don't need it. These aren't like the jalapeno peppers where all that heat is inside the seed. This isn't like that. We just don't want it because it just doesn't taste good.
Okay.
So we want to make sure, that we get just the good part, the fleshy part. You can see
the color that has in there looks amazing. Now we have something that we call the 5 Bs of healthy eating. Our 5 Bs are kind of to help people with nutrition, by cooking, but also stay, healthy. What we don't like is for people they go on the internet and they get all this information about this and and vitamin A and vitamin K and where to get this and this, and then they start to overload on these products. Your body can only absorb so much, like vitamin C, for instance. So what we try to do is say, okay, since you can only absorb so much, let's kind of break this up and spread it out. So right like here, our 5 B's stand for, we want to buy in season. Always buy vegetables in season. We want to buy a variety of different colors. Now what does that mean? A variety of different colors means that I'm going to get vitamin A, vitamin K, because everybody has their own little nutritional value. I'm going to get antimicrobial, I'm going to get antibacterial, I'm going to get all kinds of good stuff. So we have buying in season, we have buying in a variety of colors. We want to buy frozen vegetables as well. A lot of people don't know frozen is just as nutritious and sometimes more than some of the fresh stuff. So we want to always have some frozen and cheaper. It's much cheaper. We want to have frozen, we want to buy lean proteins. Today we're using quinoa, so that's as lean as it gets. And then our last one is we want to buy whole grains. Since we have quinoa, that kind of plays 2 roles for a whole grain. But we want to buy brown rice. We want to start buying like whole grain products, not necessarily, all the white rice, white stuff. All right, so now with that going, we're gonna just cut our zucchini up. So again, this is an easy one to cut. We're just gonna take it, slice it down, slice it down. And now you have this little ridge right here where some of the seeds are. I personally like to cut that. It makes it easier, so now when I make my dice also, I have something that sits a little bit more even on the table and cooks a little bit nicer. So we're gonna just slice this. So tell me about your go-to meal.
Well, I like to do spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's very easy. When I get home, it's very quick to cook. It's very easy to do, and meal will be in less than 20 minutes already, ready for everybody, and then I could have more time for me to rest or to do something else. So yeah, spaghetti is very easy, and I think I do them good. I think so.
I'm sure they're
There's no
delicious.
leftovers.
That's always a plus. The main place you'd see some of the chefs sometimes is by the dishwasher. Because when the plates come in, I can say, did they eat everything? If they eat everything, okay, that's good. If they didn't, okay, I can see what's going on. So when you get empty plates at home, that's always a good sign, especially when you have kids. Empty plates are always a good sign to see. So we're just gonna finish this up. Now, again, if you wanted to take this recipe and make it a pasta, you can easily make it a pasta. All we would do is just maybe add a little bit more tomatoes to it, make it a little bit more kind of like sauce-like, and then just dump our pasta right into there, toss it around, pasta done. Super nutritious pasta.
That's good.
So now we're gonna add the greens in there. Now again, from this point, it goes pretty quick. Like these vegetables right here, they cook relatively fast. And even just warming them up, we can eat them kind of raw. I don't want you to eat them raw, but you could if you wanted to. So now, I'm gonna cut the squash up. And we're gonna cut the exact same way. Take it top and bottom, cut it down the middle, cut it down the middle, and then we just take the seed part out.
So when you cut it that way, is for the safety of you cutting it, or is that supposed to be?
One is for definitely safety. Because if it goes like this, sometimes it'll rock back and forth, and I don't want you to cut yourself. And two, sometimes, and you can see the texture difference. Sometimes these overcook and they get really mushy, and it's so full of seeds in here. I don't want you to get too many seeds in the dish. It's not a bad thing at all. You don't have to do this. This is just one of like my personal things that I like to do. I like to make it look as good as possible because people always eat, especially kids, always eat with their eyes first. So if it looks good, they'll try it before they start complaining. We have 3 kids, so we try to make it as attractive as possible, as quick as possible before the complaining starts.
So you already know.
Yes. And even when we do, the complaining is always there sometimes.
So there's nothing we can do about that. All right, so now we got the squash is gonna go in. And you're doing great. You can see we haven't put any more fat in there. No need to add more fat to it.
It smells so good.
And it smells amazing. And now we're gonna cut up the eggplant. So this is a big eggplant. We don't need all of it, we just need a portion of it. So it gives us more eggplant for another dish. And what's great is, I mean, you can look at it, I mean, it almost looks like a sponge.
Oh, yes.
So whatever like liquid is in there, it's gonna be absorbed into the eggplant. So it gives you a beautiful texture and it gets extremely creamy. So you'll see when you try it today, it has like a creamy texture to it. And it's not like we added cream to it or anything, it's just the eggplant kind of breaks down and gives you that really beautiful texture.
Yes, and you know, it's called in Spanish, berenjena.
Berenjena?
Berenjena, that's how you call it in Spanish.
I need to work on my Spanish.
Yeah, but I know because my parents love it.
Yeah?
And I think the senior people like that because, I don't know, it's like a special, I don't know, you can do a lot of dish with eggplants.
There's so many things you could do, but just people are scared of it. And that's one of our, because either they don't know how to cook it or they've never cooked it properly. And it could have a bitter taste if it's done improperly. And this is one of the things, like with the show that we try to push as much as possible with our classes, we try to push as much as possible, is kind of like demystifying all the scary stuff. Just to show you, you can do it as easy as you want, or you can make it as difficult or more challenging as you want, because some people are foodies and they do like to cook a little bit, but some people aren't. But I want you to get this because, again, remember all this nutrition. You know, this is a lot of nutrition, and instead of, you know, taking all these vitamins and minerals and pills, I mean, I'd rather you get it from here.
This is better than me. I'm sorry.
Oh man, like Now garlic. Have you worked with garlic before?
Yes.
I mean, garlic is one of these great things. Now, when you go to buy garlic, you want something like this. You see how kind of closed up it is?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, the tighter this bulb is, the fresher it's going to be.
Oh,
You'll see some garlic that has that green stem coming out of it. Don't get it.
Don't get that.
A little tip, don't buy that one.
Okay.
Because that means it's getting older.
It's getting old.
Just like potatoes. When you see potatoes, it should be a nice firm skin. If you see little buds growing in there, don't get it.
It's old.
Now to get this out, super easy. All you're going to do is like you're doing CPR. So both hands come together, you're gonna put it on there, and all you're gonna do is kind of rock back and forth, and you'll see it just breaks right up for you. And the reason I love this is because you can pull out every single one, you know, 1, 2, 3, just like that. What I don't want you to do is go buy that garlic that's already cut up or that garlic that's already in a liquid. I don't want you to get that.
Why?
Because it's full of other stuff.
Other stuff, okay.
And that's the other stuff I want you to keep out of your body.
Yes, okay.
And like the golden rule is, if it could stay on the shelves for 1 or 2 years, that's the stuff you don't want to put in your body.
Okay.
The longer it can stay on the shelves is the less time you're gonna have on this earth.
Oh, okay.
So we want to make sure we stay away from that. Now, how do we get it out of this? Because it has a little skin. This is one of those fun things you can just kind of get out of your system if you had a bad day. All you're gonna do is take your knife on it, put it on top, and just give it a little whack.
Oh, okay.
And you'll see it just jumps
right
out of the skin for you. And then you have a beautiful piece of garlic ready to go. So we'll just do a couple more pieces. Now, do you like it like really garlicky? I love garlic.
Yep.
Another little tip and secret as to how to cut. You can take this and cut it up if you want.
Okay.
Takes a little bit longer. What I always like to do is, again, same technique. You're gonna put it on top. You're gonna take your fist and just give it a smash.
Oh, wow.
And you can see 1, 2, 3, done. I'm sure after some of those meetings that you go to, you just wanna take it and mash it. So take it out on the garlic now.
Okay.
So again, from here, you'll just take it
Oh, wow.
and just mash it up. And then you have perfectly, and you can see all that oil that's on the board. We don't want to go too much because that oil translates into flavor. If I go too much, and then the board will taste amazing because it has a lot of oil in there, but I won't have any oil in mine, and I want it to be in there.
Oh, wow.
So now, rule of thumb for garlic.
There's a rule of thumb. How long do I cook garlic for? You see a lot of people put it in there too early.
Yes.
Garlic is very, very delicate, so the oil in there is really delicate.
Okay.
We want to make sure when we add it, it's just until aroma. So once I add it, that heat hits it and I can smell it, then it's time to move on to the next step.
So we don't throw it at the beginning.
Oh, no, no,
We
no.
shorten. Oh.
Yeah, no, we want to add it at the
That's why it
end.
get burned.
All that flavor, all that
Okay.
like good nutrition that I want to get out of this oil, I want to keep it in here. I don't want to let it go. So I'm going to use your spoon for a second and we're just going to scrape this right off. And you can see all that oil on top of the blade.
Yes.
That's what I want. I want to keep it in there. Now you'll just give that a stir. And once you can smell the garlic, it's time to move on to the next and final step. And you can see the onions. See how beautiful they look? As a dish, it looks really beautiful, really vibrant. Now, our last step, I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. Now we'll add our tomatoes. And you could just kind of pour that right in there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh wow. Do I stir?
Oh yeah. Stir it up. You can even break up some of the tomatoes there.
Oh, okay.
You know, we have that nice flat bottom spoon. Yep. So you can just just crush it just like that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to season it a little bit because I know it's going to need some. So now I'm going to grab a little pinch. And we're going to add some salt to it. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne to it. Now it may be like, wow, that's a lot of cayenne. Remember, it's going to break down in there, and you have a lot of flavors going on right now. And just a little bit of turmeric. Now the last thing we have is our green onion, and we won't add this until the very, very end. It's so crunchy and crispy. We want to keep it that way. So we'll add this at the very end. Once the whole dish is cooked, we'll just sprinkle it on for like a little nice garnish.
Oh, it smells so good.
It smells amazing. I'm sure it tastes amazing. So now we'll just let it sit there and stew for a little bit. So the timer just went off, so let's check out our quinoa. Now we just gotta be careful because I know it's gonna be hot. Oh, that looks good.
Yes.
So now I'm just gonna shut it off because I know it's already cooked. And then we gotta give it a little taste test. You wanna do the honors and then tell me, seasoning wise, how are we?
Okay.
Good? Okay, so now let's add our peas in there. Because remember, we want to let it sit for about 5 minutes before we disturb it.
So we're gonna add it here?
Yep, just dump it right in there.
Look at that. Oh, yes.
So now while that's going, I know our dish is almost done. So all I'm going to do now is just cut some scallions for us, so green onion. Now again, you'll see this got an amazing, fresh taste to it.
So chef, but if you wanted to leave it this like this, you can leave it
Oh,
like
of
this and
course.
just don't put anything else?
We like to just kind of teach you the technique of it. Because what I want you to do is I don't want you to copy what I do. I mean, you're more than welcome to copy what I do, but I want you to make it your own.
Okay.
You know, some people might not like, I don't like eggplant. Okay, great, don't use it.
Don't use it.
You know, but I love rutabaga, or I love zucchini, or, you know, or I love different things. Make it your own. Use the same technique, but just make it your own.
Very good.
So, you good with the flavor on this?
Yes.
I think it's time to plate up. Hi, I'm Chef Rich, and in my book, I shed light on the marketing and advertising nonsense about food. My book doesn't promote diets, it promotes education into the food that we eat. We also discuss attitudes, goal settings, herbs, spices, and so much more. The main focus of the book is smart shopping to save you money, educational culinary techniques to get you in and out of the kitchen as quick as possible, and leading the movement of resourcing food as our greatest medicine. Visit our website to learn more. Thank you, and God bless. Now the first thing we do is take our beautiful quinoa. You can smell the peas that are in there already. So again, portion size is also important. I mean, yeah, it's vegetarian, but we don't want to go too crazy on the portion sizes. So we get a nice portion there. So now I'm just going to take this again, and remember we're looking for color. Color equals nutrition.
I'm gonna mix it up.
In top?
Yep, just right on top. Anywhere you want, it's gonna be perfect. Again, now we have a fresh component that
Yes.
goes with all our cooked and stewed vegetables.
Very good. Oh, wow.
And look at the color on that.
So there we go, just like we promise in every show. We want to save you time, save you money, and keep you healthy one plate at a time. So Commissioner, if you would please.
Sure. It's amazing, Chef, what we learned today. And I have to say that, simple, saving time, and being healthy is amazing. And that's what we need right now. COVID, it being hit in our pockets lately, and this is a very, less expensive meal that 4 people in your family can eat.
Mm-hmm.
It's very quick, very fast, healthy, and less than $20.
Less than $20.
Less than $20, so that's important. And for all my friends that are Hispanic, gracias por estar sintonizándonos con el Chef Rosado, y aquí siempre vamos a estar a la orden.
Thank you very much. God bless. It's time to eat.